This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, celebrating 25 years of educating Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, we're so thrilled to have here some fashion aficionados. You've seen her around town for many years. To me, she's the toast of the town. Good friend of mine, Tamika Seaton, who has a great company called Naples Image Consultant. And she's here with one of the consultants and a well-dressed gentleman in his own right, Dennis Saunders. Both of y'all, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having us.
I think
Lee.
I'm saying Saunders, but I should be saying Sanders, right?
Sanders. Doesn't matter, Lee.
Man, you make my life so easy, man.
That's what I'm here for. Make
Great.
your life easy.
And I like the way you got all that put together, looking really professional, got your little pocket square. Rule number one, Dennis, I know you're going to be coming on the show in the future. Never outdress the host of the show, and you broke the rule. What do you got to say?
I had never heard that rule before. I'll remember for the future.
All right, man. Okay, you can outdress me today. And, of course, you're put together very well in your classic, casual, dressy look.
Absolutely.
Tell us what you got there, how you put that together.
Oh, well, I put together with your classic pearls, which never go out of style, classic princess dress, era circa 1950s, and classic leather pumps. And it's just a great look, especially living here in Southwest Florida. It's cool and it's still professional.
Okay. And I want to get to this early on before we get too far down in the interview. How did you envision the whole idea of being a consultant in terms of image consulting?
Well, I started this company about 2 years ago because I always wanted to help professionals.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come from a professional family, and I learned everything the hard way. So once I got going in my career and started really advancing,
Mm-hmm.
I look around and I see people that need help.
Mm-hmm.
So I started this company to help people who maybe didn't come from a professional background, trying to figure it out and just help them get on their way with building a wardrobe and being professional so they could succeed in life.
We need that, and the way you look has a lot to do with the way people perceive
Absolutely.
you. And I know that when I first met you, it might have been 10 years ago, 15 years ago, by that time you had gotten yourself together. I mean, when I first met you, you looked the part. You're professional. You had the hair together, the lipstick, not too gaudy here, not too gaudy there, just perfect. So you took a lot of pride in that as an individual.
Absolutely, and even though I was starting off building my career, going back to school, getting my education, you always have to dress for the job you want or the future you want, and I always believe that, and I believe that helped me, coupled with my hard work, dedication, and attitude, it helped me succeed.
What does image consulting entail?
Well, image consulting entails teaching people how to dress, how to put outfits together, building your wardrobe, professional presence, business etiquette. A consultation would entail first working with the client one-on-one through the consultation to see what their goals are and then develop their personal style. From there, we go into their closet, do a wardrobe audit and see what they have, what they need, come up with a shopping list, a budget, and then we go shopping. We go back home and put some outfits together. Boom, they're ready to go. Now,
I know we have we're going to take a look at some video on right over here to our right, is a nice little setup of an outfit, looks really business-like. Let's talk about that and how to build a foundation, basic foundation. We'll start off with you, Dennis.
Basic foundation, basically for, let's say, a job interview.
There you go.
Job interview, so many people, they get carried away. They don't know how to interview. My suggestion to someone is to, first of all, find out the job that you're interviewing for, because you're going to want to dress just like the individuals that you're going to interview for.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be primary. I'll tell any gentleman, there's only maybe two, but definitely two, but three basic color of suits you should wear to a job interview. And that being one, the dark blue suit, which I am wearing today, or it could be a dark gray suit, dark medium gray, so you can distinguish the gray from the blue. And, well, brown is definitely out, but if you want to go black, that could be the third choice.
I'm glad you raised that point, and some of the images that we're looking at, John, on the mannequin, is that when I first came out of college, just like Tamika was saying, When I first came out of college, I had no idea how to dress for a job. And the first few jobs that I went on, when they interviewed us on campus, I didn't get the job, and I thought, oh, they just don't like me. You know, I mean, and when I look back at the way I dressed for that job, there's no way anybody was going to hire me. I went in there dressed like I was going on Soul Train or something.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody told me anything.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say that what the two of you are doing and you found in this company is just so great, not only for college students, high school students, people who are going into the workforce, people who just want to dress appropriate for a night out on the town, just the whole overall, they can get in touch with you for more details. Go to that.
Absolutely. It would be my delight to assist people in those circumstances.
Now, you work with people's budgets as well?
Oh, absolutely. We have several different packages, the ultimate being the top package, and something just more basic. We could actually work with what you already have in your wardrobe, and say if you have, say, $100, we could easily go to consignment stores or thrift stores and put some things together. You'll be amazed the quality pieces you can find at those stores.
And I will say with a lot of pride that I did and still do go to those types of stores to hook up. When people see me on Lee Pitts Live, they think I'm spending a lot of money. I'm getting a hookup because I'm trying to save my money and still look good, because people are donating. At the end of the year, people are donating some quality dresses and shoes and belts and everything to consignment stores and thrift stores. Go ahead, John. Go ahead and add on to that, Dennis.
Well, what you just said is key. And I just don't want to, you know, I'm not getting paid to throw someone's name out any company, but you can go to the high-end store. But you can go to the low-end store. It's all about the quality of what you see. It's all about contrast, i.e., if you buy a suit and that it's 100% wool, but that suit has a little texture in it, it gives it a little richness, okay? It all depends what you're wearing in the shirt, in the tie. All this plays in makeup, okay? Your complexion plays a huge role in the color in which you are wearing.
Give us some, John, Dennis, give us some, the top 5 do's and don'ts for a professional image.
For professional image, number 1, I would tell any man, start with your personal hygiene.
Okay.
Personal hygiene is of the utmost. Number 2, when I say personal hygiene, the nose hair, the ear hair, your haircuts is very important, because you can be wearing the most expensive piece of clothing.
Right.
And if you've got nose hair, I don't know. I'm a man. I know about these
That's
things.
right.
You know.
Okay.
Again, the do's and the don'ts, the color, the drape of the clothing that you're wearing. All this is a very, very important part of what a man should look like on first impression at any job interview or any social event.
Okay. To Tamika, we're talking a lot about professionalism, and we're talking about dressing up like for jobs and looking like we're looking right now. But also, people want to dress casually, chic, the night out. You take care of all of that as well. You give them advice. You actually go in that closet and flip things around for them.
Absolutely. Well, the basics for a woman is to start with that little black dress. You can't go wrong, because you can go to work in the daytime with a string of pearls, simple black pumps. You meet friends after work for social hour. Boom, you take off the pearls, you throw in some high heel slides and pop it with a red necklace, splash of color, a clutch, you're good to go. And you could even do that for an evening event with a rhinestone necklace and so forth, so on. So there's so many different things. You just have to be, think outside the box and be creative with it.
Excellent. Speak to the images that we see in magazines and how people look like they're like perfectly built, perfectly that. And somebody might say, well, I'm not perfectly built. I don't know if you can make me talk. How do you go about that?
Well, how you go about that, first learn your body type and buy clothes according to your body type. If you have, say you've had a few children or you've gained a little weight, get a waist cincher. That'll help slim out your silhouette, makes everything really smooth. And then sometimes you could camouflage it with some block colors or some stripes or some lines or even a belt. That helps out a lot. So there's a lot of tricks. Google is really good about just going out there and then really breaking up just your look if you're, not where you want to be. Now,
people need you to come out, and speak to their organizations, their groups, their schools, their businesses. You and Dennis, they will go to that information that we have on the screen, and you will take it from there?
Oh, absolutely. We do classes to that specifically company or organizational needs, seminars, workshops. You tell us what you need, we'll tailor a class accordingly to address your needs.
Dennis, what does it do for you personally to know that you're helping people to better their lives and improve their appearance, and maybe that could turn to other successful things for them?
Well, it proves one thing to me. It gives me a high. It gives me a high that I have helped someone to get to their goals. I have a saying, is that you can always dress down, but you can't always dress up. And I'll tell any gentleman, carry a sport jacket with you. You can take it off if you have to roll your sleeves up, but if you don't have a sport jacket, you can't put it on.
Excellent. Here in the 21st century, it seems like people are all over the place in terms of fashion.
Absolutely.
Tamika, what do you say? Talk about that.
Well, first and foremost, I say stick to the classic pieces because they never go out of style. If you try to stay with the latest trends, you'll always be out of style. Classic is eternal. If you look back at Jackie O and Princess Diana, and the list goes on. The classic pieces, they never go back out of style.
Name a couple of classic pieces.
Well, your sheath dress for a woman, your classic two-piece button-down suit for a man.
Black pumps.
Black pumps. A red pair of pumps.
Basic watch.
Basic watch. Basic white crisp shirt. Nice pair of fitting jeans. And then from there, if you want to be a little bit more trendy, that's when you pop in the color. If you want to do a pocket square for a man with a blazer and throw it with some jeans. So once you have those basic classic pieces, as Lee Pitts Live comes with it all the time, you could just have fun with your accessories.
And I'm glad you said that, but I was going to the final question, I was going to let you sum me up and tell me what I'm looking like, Dennis.
Well, you're looking just like LPL. You know, the Lee Pitts man. That's who you are. You're well dressed, okay, well put together.
Got the little cufflinks on, got the nice watch, passed Dennis's test, passed Tamika's test. Is that why I'm successful?
That's why you're very successful.
Absolutely. Actually, when I grow up, I want to be like you, Lee.
There you
That's
go.
right. I want to be like you too.
So everybody, contact these people. Let them know Lee Pitts told you to call them. Contact them, get them to get with you. They'll work with your budget, get you looking spiffy. So as the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like these fine people from Naples, Image Consultant, who are doing it. We'll be right back.